What is going on, everybody? It is your boy Bad Dog here with another fitness video. Sorry I haven't done a video on this page for a couple of weeks. I sit here and say I want to do more content on here, and I do. And then I take a 2-week hiatus. So I'm sorry about that. I really do want to make a concerted effort to try to do more content on this page, trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. And when I get there, we can do some live Q&As and stuff, talk about fitness or whatever. But I appreciate it very much. As most of you know, I have a sports channel, which is my main channel. I did this kind of as a hobby. I love talking about fitness. I'm very passionate about working out and my diet and everything else. And I just love to talk about it in any way that I can help anybody, inspire them or get them to where they want to be or whatever, give them any kind of advice. I love being able to do that. So I do appreciate you watching. Obviously, if you're here, it is because you want some fitness tips, you want some diet tips or whatever. There's a reason you're watching this channel. I do appreciate it. So I want to talk to you today about what is your, I'm sorry, this camera's so dark too. I want to talk about why, why do you go to the gym? Or why do you want to go to the gym? This is something I want to talk about because, when I go to the gym, and not just at the gym, anywhere I am, I'm always very aware of my surroundings. I'm always very aware. So I observe a lot of things that go on in the gym, right? Always. And I told you one of these days I'm going to do videos about the types of people. And I could write a book on the human behavior in the gym. It's pretty interesting. I always joke around and say when I'm one of the most normal guys in the gym, there's a problem because I'm weird. We all know that. But anyway, tell a quick story about me and why I want to talk to you about what are your goals in there. When I started, I spun my wheels for a good year and a half. I knew what I wanted to be. I had this vision in my head of what I wanted to be built like. I am not meant to be a power lifter by any means. I have very small bone structure. My wrists are only 8 inches. My hands are huge, but my bones are small. I'm smaller structured. I'm meant to be wiry and vascular. That's kind of what I'm meant to be. And I always envision myself as having a bodybuilder physique. Not that I'm a bodybuilder by any means, but I always envision myself as being vascular, like the guys on the magazine, like the abs showing, the vascularity, the striations. That's what I wanted. But me being ignorant, I just went in there blind and didn't understand what I needed to do to accomplish it. And the first 10 months that I worked out, I was probably in the worst shape of my life because I had no idea how to work out and how to accomplish what I wanted to accomplish. And I ate like trash. So I went all the way up to 240, which is the highest I've ever been in my life. I was a 38-inch waist. And I said, well, that's got to change. And then I met my workout partner and he told me how to work out like a bodybuilder. And, this guy was in great shape. I mean, I noticed him right away and I'm thinking to myself, that's the guy. That's what I want to look like. I want to look like that guy. I want to be built like that guy. I'm not as big as him because his genetics are way better than mine. But I'm like, I want to be built like that dude. That's what I want. So I started asking him, hey, what do you do for, pretty much I said, how do you work out? And he told me. He said, do one body part a week. It didn't seem like enough, but I listened to his advice because obviously he knew what he was talking about. I looked at him and go, well, he must know. I mean, he's there. So, I started doing that and I really got into it. And again, there was a lot of highs and lows. My diet would fall off a lot. I'd gain the weight, I'd lose the weight, I'd gain the weight. Now I've lost it and I'm staying here. I'm not going back. I'm very strict about my diet at this point. But, I didn't know what I was doing. So I wasted a year and a half. And if I would have just researched this at the very beginning, I probably would have gotten in shape a little bit quicker than wasting 18 months in there. Now, the problem is a lot of people will go in there and they don't know what they're doing and they don't know how to accomplish their goal and then they quit because they figure, oh, this doesn't work. I'm in here. I'm working out. They don't change their diet. I'm working out. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. And nothing's changed. So this doesn't work. So I quit. So what I would say to you guys and girls, if you have a goal, maybe that's losing 20 pounds. Maybe it's gaining 20 pounds of muscle. Maybe it's being a power lifter. Maybe it's being, kind of like me. Maybe you're smaller structured like I am and you want to be more vascular and more ripped and more defined. And you really don't care about the strength. It's more about aesthetics for you. Research all this stuff. There's so much out there, especially this day and age with the internet. There's so many things that you can find on YouTube and Google and Yahoo and whatever, Instagram and Twitter, whatever. I mean, you have an unlimited supply of information to get to where you want to go. And even I did that back in 2011. Like I had that. I just didn't use it because I went in there, like I said, I thought I knew everything. I know how to get in shape. I just got to do this and just got to do that and I'll be there. And that's not what happened. But I see people in the gym and like I said, they kind of wander aimlessly around. They do a lot of socializing. And I'm just thinking to myself, I'm like, I'd really like to go up to that person and just say, people that I've seen for a year and haven't changed. I go, what are you here for? Like, what are you trying to accomplish? Because if you can't figure out what you're in there to do or what you're trying to get to, you're not going to get there. And if you don't research it and you don't try to figure out or go through these workouts or diets or whatever, and you don't actually take steps to get that goal, you're not going to get there. Because if I didn't meet my workout partner, God only knows, I could have been spinning my wheels for years. I knew I had to lose weight. That I knew. I knew my diet was bad when I gained all that weight. But I was like, you know what? I have to figure this out. Like I said, I just asked him. If you go to a gym, I can tell you this. I wouldn't just walk up to somebody. He asked me how many sets I had of something. But it doesn't matter. If there's guys like me in the gym, most of the time, and I'm not saying everybody, because not everybody's the same, obviously. But a lot of people will be happy to give you advice. They will. They'll be happy to give you advice because they're passionate about it. They love it. And they like to talk about it. When you're passionate about something, you like to talk about it. You guys know on my sports channel, I mean, how much do I talk about the Giants, the Yankees, whatever, right? I love to talk about sports. I love to talk about fitness. So I can sit there and talk for hours with somebody about what they do. Man or woman, what do you do in the gym? What's your diet like and everything else? Like one of my coworkers, she's trying to gain weight and she's like, I can't gain weight. And she's like, look at, I prep all my meals and I looked at it and her meal prep was really good. It was really healthy. And I told her, I go, you're not gaining any weight. You might have to dirty bulk. And she's like, I don't want a dirty bulk. If you don't know what dirty bulking is eating a lot of calories that are not healthy food, like a cheeseburger, ice cream, pasta, bread, potato chips, chicken wings, like unhealthy food that's high in calories. That's dirty bulking. Clean bulking, obviously, is eating healthier foods and getting a lot of calories. The thing is, if you try to clean bulk, you really need to eat a ton because there's not a lot of calories. Like I told you guys before, I eat a pound of grilled chicken. A pound of grilled chicken's 450 calories. A pound of grilled chicken's a lot of food. Or you eat 4 eggs, that's about 360 calories. If you get 4 jumbo eggs, that's a lot. Four eggs is a lot. There's probably people that can eat more than that. I really can't, but I'm getting off topic here. But anyway, what I'm saying is there's always things to do. There's always ways to research. There's always people you can talk to. You can always get differentiating opinions. And like I said, when you first start out, you might have a lot of trial and error because you have to find out what works for you. Like I said, what works for me may not work for you. Okay? It may not. I can tell you, hey, I eat 1,600 calories a day. I eat this. This is what I do for my arms. These are the regimens that I do. These are the exercises that I do. And while that worked for me, it may not work for you. So you might have to tweak it here and there. You might have to look at this and go, this is my body type. This is my body type. Maybe you're 6'4", 260, and you're a big dude. I'm not that guy. Maybe you're like me. Maybe you're 6 foot, 175. Maybe you're a little shorter and stockier. Maybe you're a little thicker. Maybe you're a little thinner. But everybody's genetics are different. Everybody's body type is different, which means everybody's workout's going to be different. Diet's usually pretty simple. A calorie is a calorie. And again, research that too. But like I said, if you're looking to lose weight, research what the best way to lose weight is. If you want to gain weight, research the best way to gain weight. If you want to become vascular, research the best things to become vascular. You want bigger arms, research that. You want a flatter stomach or a more toned stomach or a 6-pack or an 8-pack, research that. Bigger legs, research that. You can research anything you want. But when you go into the gym, you should always have a plan. And you should research that plan and execute it, right? That's what you're in there for. Don't go in there and waste your time kind of wandering around aimlessly and doing whatever because, again, a lot of people are going to quit when nothing changes. Like I said, me, I'm stubborn, so I didn't. But after 18 months, a year and a half of screwing around and I didn't know what the hell I was doing, I could have easily said, screw this. But that was me. I was stubborn and ignorant, and I didn't know. I thought I did. And then, like I said, once I had the goal, once I figured out how to work, once I asked him how to work out and I was able to do it, again, I'll never stop reaching. Like I always like want to say I'm kind of satisfied with them, but I'm never actually satisfied. I always want more. I'm always trying to get more, but I know that I'm a lot better here after 10 years of knowing what I'm doing than where I was 10 years ago. I know I'm a lot better off now than I was 2 years ago when my diet was crappy and I was up to 230 pounds again. I know I'm a lot better now than I was 2 years ago because, again, it was diet, and that's really what it was, and it was running and cardio and adding different things into my workout to kind of get down to where I am now and be a little bit more vascular. So, again, if you have a goal or you know what you want to do a lot of research, go into the gym with a plan, and execute the plan because that's going to be the best way to accomplish your goals. Sorry this video is so long. Sorry I didn't do a video in a couple weeks. Like I said, if you made it this far, you're an absolute trooper. I know I have a tendency to ramble on this page because, hey, this is Bad Dog Fitness and Life, man, right? This ain't sports. We just talk about whatever. And I don't know why this camera's so dark. But anyway, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Thank you for watching. And like I said, hopefully I have more content on this, more frequent content on this page because there is a lot of things I'd like to talk about. Thank you for watching. Have a good night, everybody. I'm out.